Hi, Tonya here with TonyaRineer.com, and today we are going to have some fun because we are marrying my two favorite subjects together, interior design and mindset, where they're totally different, but for so many reasons they come together and they both play a part on the quality of life that we live and how positive and effective our mindset is. And believe it or not, both play a part in how much money you're making and attracting to you in terms of abundance and energy in the universe. They all are kind of like in sync and they play a part together. So stay tuned, and I want to talk to you about how just a few tweaks in your environment can dramatically change your mindset and your ability to manifest money. So those of you that know me well know that I have been in the interior design industry for like 5 years or more now. And prior to that, construction, and so I'm definitely well versed in the idea of a welcoming and inviting environment. When you come home from work after a long day, you want to come home and love your house. You want to love the environment. You want to love what you're looking at. You want that feeling to be welcoming, peaceful, relaxful, is that a word? Relaxing. You want it to reflect your own personality and your values, right? That makes sense. Or if you work from home, you really, really need your office in the space that you're spending time in for 8 hours a day to be productive and facilitate energy and motivation. Your environment is super important. Now, what happens when your environment isn't all of those things? What happens when every time you go home, there's like this little nagging voice inside of you that says, oh yeah, I have to clean the garage. That's right, I need to organize this closet. Oh gosh, when are we ever gonna get new carpet? I could not stand these countertops. They're driving me crazy. And every time you go into a room, there's like little pieces of it that are just screaming at you, do something with me, please. And it's unnerving. It makes it so that you cannot relax in your environment. Now, take that one step further. What happens when it is, just a mess and it's disorganized, and just sitting in it makes you go like, oh my gosh, I can't even hear my own thoughts because this is just this disorganized mess. Now, I'm certainly not one to preach to the choir and call the kettle black, because if you were to look around, I am pretty good at organized chaos. I have piles of paper, and that's just the way that I think. I'm very visual. I need to see everything all at once in order to, really think through a whole process and a plan. But at the same time, I like things to have their place. And over years and years of living anywhere or working anywhere, you tend to accumulate junk. You tend to have more than you need or that you even use. And when it comes time to start organizing and purging, it's not easy to get rid of those things, because it's just like you're either sentimentally attached to them or you're just so used to seeing them that you don't stop to think that maybe there's another way. I just recently finished reading a book. It's called The LifeChanging Magic of Tidying Up. It was recommended by some friends of mine, and it literally is life-changing. I started with my clothes. Now, I go through my clothes pretty frequently and get rid of things that I'm not going to wear, but this book took a whole new twist on the idea to where you literally hold everything in your hand, and as you're holding it, you look at it and say, does this spark joy? And if it doesn't, it no longer sparks joy for you. If it makes you feel icky about yourself, if you're holding those pair of jeans that you were hoping that you'd fit into again one day, and you actually say, does this spark joy? And the answer is no, because that pair of jeans reminds you of how you used to be thinner, and your butt used to be smaller, and you used to just be something that you're not, and it makes you feel kind of icky about yourself, and it's a little bit depressing. Get rid of the jeans. They're not that important. You don't need anything in your house that makes you feel icky about yourself. Now, I did this and it was pretty pathetic. I got rid of probably 75% of my clothes. My closet is like totally empty now, but I stand in there now and everything is color coordinated and I can find everything, and everything in there sparks joy and makes me feel good about myself. And I love it. It's a liberating, empowering feeling. Now, how this translates to your mindset and the ability to make money is the foundation of healthy attraction and manifesting a better life, abundance, more prosperity into your life. In order to do that, your vibe has to be positive. You have to feel good. It starts with self-love. It starts with owning your power and feeling good about who you are and taking care of the authentic person that lives inside of you, and letting that person out, being true to that person, and letting the qualities inside of you shine. Now, by clearing the things out of your house, in your office space, that don't spark joy, that don't lift you up and make you feel good, get rid of them. Now you all of a sudden in an environment that lifts you up, that motivates you, that speaks to you, that is filled with good, positive energy. And it feels good. It does something to your mindset. It gives you more energy because these negative things are not draining you. They're not calling your attention. They're not exercising your willpower. They're not driving you crazy and making you feel bad about yourself. Instead, it's empowering and lifting you up and motivating you to do more things that serve you, to focus on those things that light you up and that you are the most gifted at. So by clearing all the negativity and getting rid of the bad energy and replacing it or keeping only those things that light you up, now you're raising your vibe. You're bringing yourself up to a level where now you're going to attract those things. That high level vibe, that positivity, that feel good energy is going to attract more to you. That is feel good. That's positive. That's happy. And from that place, you can start to really work on your goals. Now I feel good. What goals am I after? Because now I'm on fire. What is it that I want to look to accomplish this week in my business? What do I want to look to accomplish next month, next year? Let's reverse engineer and go forward from there. But it all starts with just feeling really good from the place that you're starting. So everything has a starting place. There's always a ground floor, a step one. And when you don't know what that step one is, when it seems like there's so many options to choose from as to where do I start, take my advice and start here. One step at a time, and just clean up the environment. Clean up by purging the things that are not serving you. Get rid of the physical things that aren't serving you. Now, I talk about getting rid of the people that don't serve you in another video way back. You can find that, how to eliminate the negative people in your life. And there was another one, how to know, if your friends are holding you back, because friends and your immediate family and your inner circle can also drain your energy and can fill you with more negativity than positivity. So that's something else you need to be aware of. But that's the other aspect of your physical environment. That's the people in your life. This is just the things in your life. By purging the things that don't serve you, bringing in the things that do, you are going to notice a dramatic, and I'm not kidding, life-changing difference. So try that out. Start this Saturday. Make a plan to just do one room or one drawer or one closet and see how you feel. And if you want to check that book out, I'll put a link below. It is absolutely phenomenal. And then come back here and leave me a comment and let me know, what did you clean? What did you purge? What did you organize? And how do you feel? I would love to hear from you. I want to know if I'm the only crazy person in the world who thought that this was transformational, or if it was just as powerful for you too, and what your favorite tip is. The favorite thing that resonated the most and that had the greatest impact, because that's the stuff that I know that we'd all love to share with the world. So I hope that was helpful for you. It's kind of an off-the-wall video topic today, but it will help in altering your money mindset in the long run. So good luck, have fun, and I will see you next week on next week's video. Hey, did you know that when it comes to making money in your business and creating more abundance, it's not all about the tactics, it's actually more about the mindset. While budgets and reading numbers and profit and loss statements and being able to manage your money is important, What's even more critical is the way that you think and feel about money. If there are money blocks lurking somewhere inside of you, it's going to sabotage your income potential. So what do? You get rid of them. There is a 6-step formula that I teach. I use it myself. I teach it to my clients that will help you identify where you're at in mastering your own money mindset, in conquering the blocks that are standing in the way from you creating your dream life. It'll help you to create more time, more freedom, more flexibility, and ultimately more balance and more abundance in your life. You can check it out at tonyarineer.com/formula, where I share all these steps with you and my favorite tactics, tips, and exercises to conquer those blocks and get that momentum rolling super fast. So you're going to want to check that out, and I'll be there with you every step of the way to answer questions and help you through those blocks so that you can have an awesome, abundant life.